When I was a young man, I carried me pack, and I lived as a free Irish rover. From Cork's lovely Lee to Dublin and the Crack, I waltzed my Matilda all over. And in 2008, my country said, son, there's a few little problems, there's something gone wrong. So they gave us a load of promises and they said, carry on. And we first heard from people afar, and the band played waltzing Matilda as our fears pulled up alongside the quay. None of us were told, and any time it would show, that this was Ireland's Gallipoli. Well, I remember that terrible day when our hearts feared a terrible order. Our Taoiseach Brian Cowan, he guaranteed all the banks. We weren't even asked, we were lambs to the slaughter. And the powers that be, sure they primed themselves well, and they rend us with threats, and they scared us to hell. And before we could think, they signed our death knells. They signed our futures away to Atlantis. And the band played waltzing Matilda as my countrymen and me took their pen, as we buried ours, they financed theirs. Every week it starts all over again. So we go on living here, trying to survive in a cruel world of cuts, changing lies. As the years go by, our spirits stay strong, while around us our problems pile higher. Then the Croke Park deal knocked us head over heel. When we got our breaths, sure there was more unfair deals. And as the guilty walked away, I wished I wasn't here. I never knew there was worse things than dying. No more a waltzing Matilda all around our green Isle far and near. For to fight for his side, a man needs his pride. No more waltzing Matilda for me. They're burying the evidence and they're covering their tracks as they make sure none of them go to jail. They pile on their pain week after week, forcing thousands of us to set sail. I went home there last Christmas into Sullivan's Quay, and I looked at the place where me heart used to be, and thank Christ there was nobody waiting for me to grieve and to mourn and to pity. And the band played waltzing Matilda as we watched our kids get on the plane. Nobody cheered, we just stood there and stared. Then we cried as the plane flew away. And now every day I looking around and I watch Ireland dying before me. I remember times past, how proudly we stood as we toasted our country's past glories. And now Irish people looking tired, stiff and worn, holding on to our flag in this one-sided war. And if someone asked me what are they fighting for, I say, how many Irish eyes do you see smiling? And the band plays a waltzing Matilda as we all gather here for the call, making us walk the plank for the rich man's bank. We've no choice, but our leaders must fall. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who'll come waltzing Matilda with me? Well, the boom may be gone, but us Irish fight on. So who'll come waltzing Matilda with me? Okay.